Hello and welcome to Fab Fans, the Glam's new video. So I got a few packages. And awesome, right? They were sent to me for my birthday. I'm pretty sure it's Bayonetta. It is. It's so pretty. Oh my god, it's a bathing suit. I could wear it to the beach. I mean, I'm definitely gonna wear it with pants and stuff, like it's a bodysuit, but it is so pretty. Oh my god, no wonder it was so weighted. It's the wig. Why did it come in free packages? Well, that's what we're feeling. Ooh. Pretty sure it's all the same thing. Oh, it's so cool. It's more for it's Bayonetta stuff. Ooh, it's got writing on it. 1 out of 10. Rune ribbons. With Bayonetta fights demons and monsters. Muhaha. It came with these as like earrings. They're just pieces of foam. So I'm gonna make something similar to this, but not foam. Because I like real jewelry. Did it come with are these gloves or they're tights? They're tiny little socks. I have socks like this. Except they're thicker so that they're less likely to shred. Because I'm a monster. Don't know what this is. Gloves. These are gloves. Ooh, they got little wristies. Oh, this is so cool. The hands are like red. I don't know what the significance behind that is. It's been a while since I've watched anything for this character. Me shoving it back into the basket. Wow. Which means this is a bodysuit. It's foam. It's got some plastic in the betweens, though. It is foam, though. It being foam is a little disappointing. It could be a hard plastic. And it's also covered in glitter, so my hands are infected now. Um, and so is the costume. Anyway, I'm gonna try them on and then just give pre. Yeah. Okay, so I put on the wig and realized it's almost as tall as me. it would need less than 3 inches to be taller than me. And this is how nice the costume looks so far. So, that's nice. I have to style the wig now. Might be the most unhinged angle you'll ever see. This is a wig I'm working on. It is almost taller than me. And I've been struggling with it for hours. I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually do this wig, so I might have to postpone this cosplay. I don't know how long, but it's so long. It's almost taller than me. I've been brushing it for hours. I did section off the top layer from the rest of the wig because I need to do an updo on it. And I could easily fill in the blank spot in between or sew it together. So we'll see what happens. But yes, I actually made this to go on top so that I have a base to put the hair around. But first things first, actually brushing this fucker out. I've been at it for hours. I will state, I did use every form of like hair softener thing for the wigs. It's just so long that every time I brush the bottom, if I get farther up, it tangles again at the bottom. This is why I cut my long hair off. I can't do long hair. It's not a thing. Never has been. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop it. Just a little bit. Because I only need enough. And a bunch of the hair is already falling out anyway. But I might chop the hair. I'm not gonna lie. I only need one of the strands out of the whole wig on the top half to be braided. So only one section has to actually stay long from the top half. The rest can be whatever length because it's going in an updo anyway. And it would be easier to glue it down and brush through it if it's short. I'm not going to use this wig for anything else. Where'd my brush go? There it is. Also, a section of this wig is already balding. I think I brushed it too much. You can overbrush a wig, yes. But I think it's just the quality and length of the wig. But the thing is about long-ass wigs is they're not meant to be that great. I'll say the underneath layer got it very smooth, very nice. Took me forever to separate it from the top layer. It's just the top layer is very teased and it looks like it was burnt multiple times. Probably so that it holds its shape better. But since I need to style it up, it's very inconvenient. I like it when they send me wigs that have not been teased yet. And wigs that have not been crimped at all. I want my wigs uncrimped, completely flat, so that I can do the crimping myself. Because when I do it myself, it ends up coming out better. And then it also is less likely to get tangled. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad they put in the effort in these wigs, but I'm not happy. Most of it's just brushing. Brushing out a wig. Getting it a little bit wet. And trust me, the water actually does help after it's fully brushed out. Just make sure to only get the parts that are fully brushed out wet. Do not get anything that was previously knotted wet. If you get a knot in hair wet, it gets worse and it won't ever come out. If you want an area to stay untangled, it's okay to get it wet. The bottom of this hair, already completely untangled. The top half, no, but we're working on it. And do you see my twisting? This is hair that fell out of the wig. You might be wondering what kind of spray bottle this is. It was one I found in the dollar section of the plants section. I recommend putting a little bit of conditioner in your bottle, but since I use it for my plants, I'm only going to use water in it, and then just put conditioner on my hands. Which seems fair, you know? Am I fully planning to glue parts of this wig? Yes, I don't plan to use this wig for any other character other than Bayonetta. But as you can tell, most of wigs is just smoothing out the base so that it's actually possible to work with it. was watching this one movie that a bunch of them were blaming an old lady for killing a kid, and they got like her whole daycare shut down and stuff. When in reality, the sister of the girl that went missing is the one who killed her, and she's the one who caused the whole rumor in the first place. And the only evidence of that is that she stole the necklace from the sister. Life because you were jealous of your sister being so much more loved than you. Maybe be a better person. It's usually how people become loved, because they're just genuinely kind. You can be popular and be mean, sure, but loved and being mean? No. Usually the popularity comes from people fearing you or thinking they can gain something. Do you see how much work and effort this is? Because I'm barely halfway up this hair. I can also show you the bald spots that were made at the top of this wig, which is actually why I'm gonna definitely chop it near the top. I know, it seems sacrilegious to just chop off half the hair and then glue it back on, but if there's bald spots, you kind of need to glue it down. Unfortunately, that's the only real way to fix a bald spot that I know of, other than sewing in more hair. But I personally do not want to go through the effort of sewing in more locks of hair, even though I have extra wig hair. This wig, just covering my brush in hair. Okay. So, let me just show you the nice little old spot is right here. You probably can't see it that well, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna switch angles because I need to style. Okay, something I'm gonna do is the bottom layer to make sure that it does not get affected at all because I need it to still be long and nice. I'm going to just braid it all together and then ponytail it at the bottom. But for now, put this over here. Because I did genuinely brush out the full bottom layer. Like fully brushed out. Oh. So I did brush it out, but apparently it decided to get tangled again. Why? Why does it choose this? This wig has done nothing but choose violence the entire time. Stop choosing violence. Stop being tangled. Stuck on. Got a chunk from the bottom. Goodness. I'm gonna have to rebrush it because it decided to get extremely tangled again for some fucking reason. There's no winning with this wig. It's just all evils and destruction and hatred. I hate long wigs. That's why I chose to cosplay as men. No! This is why I cosplay men. As much as I love women, I do not like dressing as them because wigs do this. I hate hair. That's why I cut all of mine off. I'll come back when I finish braiding the bottom. Okay, so I was given 2 costumes. I said this, and I was aware of that. This is a bathing suit. I'd be able to go to the beach in this. This is actually something that I've seen my mom wear before, but like without this center thing. So, this is not that weird. The person who got it for me was like, oh my god, I thought it was too suggestive and that you'd never wear it. And I'm just like, it's a bathing suit. This is something a person would wear to the beach. I mean, I put tights underneath because I don't like showing off my legs fully. But the bathing suit is something you'd wear to the beach. I mean, I would do the short-haired Bayonetta for the beach, but it's a beach outfit. It's something you'd wear outside, in public. Anyway. Okay, so I technically finished making my Bayonetta wig. It is done being put together. I finished it during stream. So go watch the stream if you want to see that. It was posted on my birthday, June 25th. I started it on my birthday at least. It ended up being really late after I started it, so I'm pretty sure it was on the 26th. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get into my costume for Bayonetta. I'm going to show you two versions. Most of it's just a bodysuit, which means I just have to switch between two outfits. Okay, so this is one of them. It does have gloves, but I'm gonna do my makeup first. Because I think it makes more sense to do your makeup before you put on a wig and or change outfits. Okay, so in the bathroom, I'm going to add fake eyelashes because I feel like it would be fitting to look like my eyelashes are there for this character. As always, a little bit of eyeliner. I still think it's funny how when I walked into the con, I made friends with like 3 different groups the first day. And then the next, when I leaving, one of them was like, sorry for like disappearing on you. And I'm like, it's all right. I met a pretty girl. I told the truth. I did. I hung out with her the whole con. It's like, joke's on you. I met a hot, pretty lady that I got to hang out with that day. Because I lost one group and met with another. So I felt like I won emotionally. A fun little thing about cons, though, if you go alone, just walk up to a group of people that are in the same cosplay, like, style as you, and if you're, like, the missing character from their group, just join them. Because, like, why not? What's there to lose? All of y'all are nerds anyway. I consider myself a nerd, yes. if you all like the same thing, might as well just join a random group. If you're alone, might as well make friends. It's really useful because you're at a con with a bunch of people who join for the same interests of they love anime. Yeah. Don't mind me just opening up my container. Does Bayonetta wear lipstick? I don't think she does. Anyway, I was looking for my red. So I thought that would be a really interesting touch to add. It's just like a line of red on top of the black. I just think this makes my eyes look snatched if I add a white line underneath. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I just feel more snatched. Now, add to the eyebrows. I know, I use mascara for it. It's weird, but it works. It's the same as if you used an eyebrow gel that was like tinted. to get it off of my finger. Okay. I'm gonna dark out the outside of the little bit. I do not relate. How clean it is. Like, it's genuinely too little, but also too much at the same time. Not even close to the right brush you're supposed to use for that. But it worked, and that's all that matters to me. Contour. There's a lot on this side. I think I need to tone it down. Now, eyelashes, because this is gonna be my most dreaded thing. Grab the blue. Okay. And I had two pairs of tweezers. One tiny pair and then one bigger pair. I'd like my tiny pair. They just happened to be behind my phone. I'm gonna look in this mirror. The reason I'm not gonna look in the camera is because I'm placing them under my lash line. And I'm trying to avoid poking myself in the eye. So, you won't get to see most of this, but I can try to put you close as possible to what I'm doing, at least. But okay, so my phone died. So I'm gonna try to do eyelashes again. We'll see what we'll see how far I can get. If I can even finish them, who knows? Where are my tweezers? There we go. I'm going to start from the outer edge and move slowly inwards, and I'll hope that helps. Because I tried before to attach them, and I was just not liking the placement. And I started from the inner edge. So now I'm going to start from the outer edge, and hopefully I like the placement a lot better. Am I still placing them underneath? Yes. If you want eyelashes to look really nice and more real, place them underneath instead of on top. Does it take a lot longer to place individual lashes? Hell yes. And does it take it longer to place them underneath? A little bit. But in the long run, if you have slight sensory issues with makeup, it's actually more comfortable than when you place them on top. It doesn't feel like your eyelashes are getting weighed down, so it's not really bothering me as much. I used to try to put eyelashes on top, and it would always make me want to blink a lot. Ow. I'm gonna try to add my glue. Oops. Sometimes people hate how much I know and remember.
if you tell me something, I'm not gonna forget it. Am I gonna forget what day it is? Hell yeah. But I'm not gonna forget what you've told me. Like, I'll remember your birthday. Will I tell you happy birthday on your birthday? I'll probably forget what day it is and not remember that it is the day. But I won't forget what day your birthday is supposed to be. Just remind me to look at a calendar, and I promise you things will work out a little bit better. I once woke up one day. It was my birthday, and completely forgot it was my birthday. Like, I remember what day my birthday is, but I don't know what day it is in general. So I kind of was just lost the whole time, which is fine. Swear to God, this one's struggling so hard. Do you see the difference? I mean, in person, I can see the difference, but on camera, there's not a big difference. Maybe I just need more lighting, but in person, there's a huge difference. Because my eyelashes are nowhere near that long. Anyway. I like how with one side, I knew I was gonna struggle with this side. I probably should have done this one off camera. But it's gonna slowly come together. Okay. Okay. With the blue one. Losing pieces. It's gonna be a long video. Yeah, because I wanted to just show you how I did the wig. The thing about fake eyelashes is these are not coming off. Not for at least 2 days. Not because you're supposed to do that, but because I'm lazy. And taking them off kind of hurts. So it's more for my sanity that I'm not going to. I remember last time I wore them for about like a week. I didn't get an infection because I kept them clean. My face is always clean. But I feel like I could film a lot more cosplays with my eyelashes actually looking kind of nice. I recommend not wearing mascara if you want to wear them multiple days in a row. And look how many I have left. So many. I don't wear them often. So I actually bought them mainly just to try it out. And remember, always put your stuff away when you are done. And now to the wig. Okay, so my wig. Luckily for this cosplay, I can wear glasses. So, yeah. To complete off the costume. These gloves. These are a little long on me. That's okay. I get more hair over. That looks more like her hairstyle. Hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, have a good day, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!